So we just logged into the App Store and we see a category called popular games. iOS, Android, they're telling us what games they think we should play. Do you like that? Do you believe this? Do you trust that they are telling us the actual best games to play? Well, today I'm playing Detective, and we're gonna dive in, and I'm gonna let you know if the games that they are recommending, the popular games, the ones that they think we should play, are actually worth. Let's start out Home Run Clash 2 Legends Derby. Now, one thing I have to say is sports games are, well, few and far between. There aren't a ton of really great sports games, specifically baseball, on mobile. So when I see an option to play inside of that genre, it's kind of an exciting time. I like baseball. I'm a big football guy, but I do like baseball games, especially when you could really manage the team and then play with the team as well. In this game, it does seem that we have that option where we can power up our players, make them stronger. I actually also like that these aren't real MLB players. So these are characters that we're developing and building as we go ourselves, making this kind of our own experience. It's a casual style game, so it gives you that fun factor with it as well, and it doesn't seem to just be focused on serious baseball all the time. The characters are a little bit goofy and a lot of fun. This is one that I would actually consider playing if I'm looking for a baseball game to play, which I'm not, but maybe you are. Smash Legends Action Fight. I'll tell you, the game looks cool, but I don't like it when they don't actually share gameplay. This is actually quite frustrating, and the images here are really squished in and odd. Not in love with it, just because of the presentation. And no, I did not actually test out this game. I did not download it. I did not get my hands on it, and the reason being, the presentation here, in my opinion, is subpar. So I would particularly stay away from this one. It's not something that would make me be driven to download and try. You let me know what your thoughts are on this one, but I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. All right, so we have Soul Knight, and Soul Knight is pretty awesome. It's a retro style game that's gonna bring you back to the old arcade days of actually playing games, and it's gonna give you that, Zelda-like feel. The game looks really cool, even though it has the retro graphics, which I'm not particularly a fan of, to be honest with you, but the game is done well. It's got a ton of levels that you can go through and has extreme amounts of replayability. It's also a game that's been on the App Store for a while and is quite popular. So as you can see right here, new events are coming to the game all the time. The updates are legit, so you have things that can recreate experiences for you as you play, and it brings you into a really good, roguelike world that you may enjoy exploring. I think this one's a must play if you like this type of game. Now this is funny. We had Home Run Clash, and now we have Baseball Clash. Another baseball style game utilizing the word clash, which I find is very strange. They're both using it. Are they doing that to try and get the Clash of Clans audience to show up in population here? But again, this one actually looks pretty decent as well, as you can upgrade your batters. Again, very similar to the first one that I said. It's not utilizing real players from the MLB. But this one seems to have pulled out a little bit of that fun casual factor and instead goes with more realistic looking players versus the funny goofy looking players that we saw in the other one. If I had to choose between the two, I would go with Home Run Clash instead of Baseball Clash, but at the end of the day, they both look pretty decent, and if you're looking for a good baseball game, I can't not recommend this. I would say, yeah, it's worth giving a shot to and seeing which one you prefer. All right, so Hearthstone is on the list. Of course, this is a must play. A nice card battler game. This one brought to us from Blizzard Entertainment and made from the desktop version of the game. I'm not a big card battler fighter kind of guy. It's not the genre that I choose and really enjoy the most, but this is a leader in the space. And although it's been out for a while, both on PC and of course, on mobile, it still does what it's supposed to do well. It plays extremely well. Now, there are many games that had a lot more glimmer and a lot more glam to it, a little bit more presentation than we have here in Hearthstone, but the playability and just the overall mechanic of this game is absolutely incredible and something that is really worth your time if you're a card battler kind of person. Pixel Heroes Tales from Emons. Now, you know that I don't like games that don't give you a video preview. I don't understand it. I really, really don't. But I'll tell you what, this one actually looks good. It's like a turn-based strategy RPG style game with a retro feel with a little polish to it. Notice a lot of it's, in that lower 16-bit quality, but then you have a bunch of it that's not as well. So there does seem to be some type of exploration inside of the game, as well as some decent battle mechanics. I'm not gung-ho saying, yes, this is a must download, but I'm curious, and I would say it's probably worth checking out and see if you like it for 10 minutes or so. Oh my God, another Clash game, now Golf Clash. Inside this one, it's a good, fun golf game. And hidden secret here, I actually really do like golf games on mobile. I find them particularly fun. I don't know why. Again, though, here, they're utilizing the word Clash. It must be because Clash of Clans is such a popular thing in the App Store and searched so often that games try and pull in that word Clash to get some searchability and some findability. This is also really cool because you could play against others, which is nice. It's not just a PvE experience, but yeah, a cool golf game that I would probably try myself. Realm Defense, Hero Legends TD, a tower defense game. You guys know I love tower defense games, and this one looks super simple. Defend your base with the defenses that you're given, upgrade them along the way, and take down the hordes of enemies coming your way. Yes, that is tower defense. I've recently put out a video about tower defense games, and this is one I guarantee will download, would play, and would probably enjoy because I'm a sucker for tower defense games. Even some of them that aren't that great. Realm Defense, give it a go. It's probably going to be an experience that you enjoy. And you know what? I kind of like the graphics and everything too. Simple, casual, cute, colorful. It's got everything that you're looking for inside of this one. I would say, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Give it a shot. Oh man, Boom Beach is on the list. This was before Clash of Clans. I believe it was before. Yes, it was before Clash of Clans, where you storm the beach and try and take down the defenders' stuff. It also has a great PvE experience where you go against these big boss raids where you and your clanmates have to take down the big boss. But you do it together. All of you together have to chip away at it to eventually be victorious. Global events, that's what we're talking about. The game really is good. If you're someone that likes Clash of Clans and maybe thinks that Town Hall 17 is a little bit stale and you want something different, Boom Beach, although an older title, is actually something that's quite fun. I enjoyed it a lot back when I played it because I did play a lot of this game and actually probably even put a few videos on this channel about it. By the way, any Supercell games, if you use code ECHO, it directly supports my channel whenever you make purchases in any game. So use code ECHO. I appreciate it, guys. Knight Lancer. Oh man, so it's knight versus knight on the horse. Graphics seem okay. Gameplay seems okay. That guy's head just got rocked. This is a game that I would probably download just to mess around with a little bit. It's not something I could see myself getting really big into, but it could be fun just to see how you deck out your horse, how you deck out your knight, and to see what kind of weapons you could put together to actually see some success. It seems like a goofy experience and something that could be decent along the way, as you could see all the customization options. So I'm not big into knight style games or horse style games or, lancing style games, but it's worth a couple of minutes just to mess around. Now, Coffee Golf is here, and although it doesn't have any video preview, this game is heck a lot of fun. Probably my favorite golf game that I've ever played on mobile. Super simplistic. The graphics are basic, the graphics are pure, but it's such a fun game. I would very much recommend you guys try this one if you're looking for a casual golf experience. This one is a home run. It's really great. Top Troops Action RPG. Well, I love action RPGs, but this is a different type of experience of an action RPG. It's not your Diablo's experience. This is something very, very different. It looks like you have more of a turn-based strategy style, auto-play style game where you're merging, you're putting together teams and then building them up to fight against others. Build up your city as you would in a Clash of Clans, Rise of Kingdom style game. It is not an action RPG, but it does look like a good time killer. One of those, merge it together, make better troops, put them into battle type game, and at the same time kind of build up your castle. This one's okay. It's like I'm on the toilet, I need a time killer type thing. So what are we gonna look at in the App Store next? Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on my videos telling you what you should play and what you should avoid.